Hello guys, this is Raj Pakhare from the rapstudios.com, and today we're gonna be looking in After Effects, something like this. Cool, isn't it? So let's get started. So first of all, I'll just create a new composition. So click on new composition, and maybe it's HD 1280 by 720 25 frames per second, 20 seconds long, and let's say okay. Now I'll be using this track. So just drag this, and what exactly I want to do is I'll just convert this audio waveforms. If you just press double L, just press L twice, and you can see the waveform. I just want to convert this waveform into keyframes so that I can link that keyframes with the particles, and the particles will trigger only when the sound waves are higher at some range, okay, at certain range. So to convert the audio keyframes into, sorry, going to convert the waveforms into audio keyframe, just right click on this and go to keyframe assistant, convert audio to keyframes. Click on this, and here we go. It's done. Just select the null object, and you can see it has converted that waveform into keyframes. Just press U, you can see that. But in this case, we don't want left channel, so delete this, as well as right channel. So we'll be using only the both channels, single signal. And maybe I just move this both of the layers in front. I'll just undo this, and again I'll just convert this because I don't want the video to start from there. I'll move this over here and just right click, keyframe assistant, convert audio to keyframes, and again same, left delete, right delete. Then I'm gonna create new solid, maybe of blue color. You can change color later on also, maybe something like blue. Say okay, and effect simulation CC particle world. Okay, you can use stripe code particular also, but in this case I'm going to be using CC particle world. Let's turn this off, and we have something like this. Just maximize this, fit to 100%. Okay, so in producer, let's keep it physics maybe with a zero velocity. Then in particle, I can just change this to line to lens convex so that it shows the color of your solid. Then maybe the birth size and depth size. Birth size will be like 0.1, depth 0, and transfer mode to add so that the particles will blend with each other. And that's it. Pretty simple. Now what I want is I want to link the birth rate, which is the amount of particles, with this audio signals. Okay, so just open this, press U, and just press Alt and left click on the birth rate. Okay, and click on this pick whip and drag it to this so that the birth rate is connected to the audio signal slider. But I'll modify these expressions. So what I'll do is, first of all, we have to see the range when the audio signals goes higher. So if you just drag this, look at this, the slider is animating. So the value is like more than, let's say 10. So what I'll do is the expressions. First of all, let's give some variable to this. So maybe x is equal to this long expression, which is the slider value, so that every time we don't have to type this long expression, we'll just type x. So that's the benefit of the variables. Semicolon, enter. So the command is if round brackets x is greater than 10, enter, curly brackets x multiplied by 3. Okay, so when the value is greater than 10, particles will emit 3 times. Enter and close the bracket, curly bracket, again enter, else it will be 0.02. Okay, so if the value of the slider is greater than 10, it will emit birth rate of 3, and if it is not, then it will emit with this. Okay, let's check this out. Cool, isn't it? Okay, maybe instead of 0.2, I'll say 0.01. So I have very less particles in the initial state, or maybe 0.015. Okay, that's cool. So now that we have this connection done, let's preview this again. Okay, now what I want is I want to reduce the particle life so that they'll die around here. So you can just go over here, particle world, and we have longevity, so I'll reduce it, something like this, so they'll die a little earlier. Okay, so I'll just grab these two layers, layer, pre-compose, and I'll just name this as base particles. Okay, done. Let's play with the little bit contrast. So here we have the curves. We can add curves and something like this. Not much brightness. Okay, and to add a glow in the center, we can add effect, trap coat, star glow. Going to pre-process, reduce the threshold. Here we go. Starting to get the glow, but I'll select the preset, current settings, and maybe white horizontal. It's not much visible, so just increase the boost light and a little bit streak length so that we have glow in the center. Okay, now the interesting effect. What we're gonna add is select the layer, effect, and I'm going to distort, and we'll be adding polar coordinates, and in that select the polar to rectangular, or maybe rectangular to polar, and just increase this, make it to 100%, and here we go, we have that effect. I think we have to increase the life a little bit, so you can just go inside this, double click, select this and increase the life, and let's see what we have. Here we go. Let's preview, pause the video. Very simple. So this is it. and thank you for watching.